What is Hwakyang? Remote viewing, also known as remote perception, is the ability to sense or observe information about places, or objects that are physically inaccessible. It's considered a supernatural phenomenon or psychic ability. Is it the same Hwakyang that shamans talk about? You'd have to experience it yourself to know. Are you interested in working with us? You have such extraordinary abilities, but I don't. I don't understand why I'm needed here. At Minho's comment, everyone turned to Sooyoung and spoke, one after another. I told you it wouldn't work out. How are you going to persuade him? Sooyoung, you wanted Minho the most, right? Are we going to leave? Seeing Minho's anxious expression, the others discussed among themselves, to figure out a solution. While Sooyoung was working on resolving the issue, the team members offered various advice and opinions. Are you going to keep doing pole vaulting? Broadcasting makes a lot of money. We're not just sitting in the broadcasting room. There are many ways your track skills can be useful. Everyone agrees that you should work with us, which is why Yi-jun stepped up to bring you on board. Minho, it's good that you're continuing to challenge yourself in pole vaulting, but how about considering ways to leverage your strengths in broadcasting? Your track skills are really impressive, so finding opportunities to utilize them is important too. Minho pondered for a moment before nodding. Yes, how can I utilize my strengths in broadcasting? Yi-jun stepped forward to answer. For example, you could take on a mentoring role in sports-related programs or host a segment introducing athletic techniques. Your experience and expertise could be very helpful to many people. Other team members also contributed ideas, and lively discussions continued. Some suggested various content, ideas that could make use of Minho's athletic abilities, while others talked about ways to support Minho in adapting to broadcasting. As Minho listened to the enthusiasm and diverse suggestions from the team, he began to feel more confident. Thank you so much for your opinions. Hearing so many ideas and suggestions really eases my worries. I think I can start planning more concretely now. Sooyoung smiled at Minho's response. Great, then let's make a concrete plan together, and I'll support you as much as I can to ensure you do well in broadcasting. It's natural to feel anxious, but if we work together, we can definitely succeed. Minho was concerned about whether starting broadcasting was a rash decision, but his confidence was bolstered by the support he received from Yi-jun, and his victory in the recent competition. The support from Yi-jun made a significant impact on Minho, reinforcing his belief that starting broadcasting was the right choice. For several days, Minho was incredibly busy. He had withdrawn from university, sold the house, his parents had left him after their car accident, and joined the company. While finding a new place to live, he stayed and adapted in his broadcasting booth. Despite being preoccupied with his concerns about Jinju, he found comfort in her innocent nature. Their daily conversations provided him with small moments of peace, and their communication became a valuable part of his routine. Jinju's naive demeanor sometimes offered Minho hope and comfort during tough times, but it also made him worry about the people around her, who seemed to trust her too easily. The new company environment required Minho to adapt quickly. His new role came with significant responsibilities, and at times it felt overwhelming. However, thanks to his perseverance and effort, he gradually started getting used to his work. During this process, Minho realized that taking care of Jinju was becoming increasingly important alongside his work. As Jinju built more trust with the company's people, Minho worried that she might be too naive. Therefore, he naturally offered advice in their conversations, suggesting she be cautious about being overly friendly, and to express her opinions clearly when necessary. Jinju listened carefully to his advice and adapted to the company life in her own way. Yi-jun's company had a weekly group broadcast, and their team name was Eyes of Danger. They referred to themselves as Watchers.